Good morning, my Stampin' friends. Welcome to Movie Monday with Jody, Brechbill, Stampin' Queen. I have some fun things I want to share with you this morning. But first of all, I want to make sure that you guys are hanging out with me on Facebook. I go live over there every Wednesday for What's Up Wednesday, 10 o'clock a.m. And then I am here on YouTube on Mondays. Every Monday I have a movie drop. So make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel. And when you get a chance, hop on over to Facebook and check me out at Jody Brechbill, Stampin' Queen. That way you will never miss a thing. All right, let's talk about what we have going on in Stamp World a little bit because I have some specials that are happening before we start stamping. One is our butterfly bouquet. This is a gorgeous collection that is an early release, which means we can get it now before the next catalog comes out. Super cool. And this is beautiful, you guys. I know I said to myself, do I need another butterfly? And guess what the answer was? Yes, I totally need another butterfly. So we've got this gorgeous stamp set. Of course, we have matching dies that cut out the images as well as the details, which is great. We have gorgeous designer series paper. And then we have this really cool 12 by 12 natural touch paper. It almost really has some wood grain in it. It's like a textured paper. But let me tell you about this paper, guys. You've got to get this while supplies last. The special is available through May 3rd, but while supplies last on this paper. This bundle is actually going to be in our next annual catalog, which you guys, it's coming out in May. So those of us who are demonstrators are going to get a little sneaky peeky, and we get to see it on March 24th. So we get to see what is in our brand new catalog. We also get to see what is retiring, and those last chance lists will be announced. So you want to make sure that you are definitely hooked up with me either through my mailing list, which I have linked in the comments below, or making sure that you're following me on social media or YouTube so you know what's going to happen, what's getting ready to leave, what's on sale. You need to know whenever it's time to spill the tea. I'm going to come on and do that for you guys. All right, so I want to make sure that you check that out because I do have a special going on. And that means when you purchase the butterfly collection or the butterfly bundle from me, I am going to give you these gorgeous make and take projects. So you're going to get everything that you need to create these projects at home with a little PDF tutorial. I will have things cut and prepped. Of course, you're going to add your own stamping. Aren't they beautiful? I love this one. This is my favorite. So that offer is extended through March 31st. So if you purchase the butterfly bouquet bundle or the collection through me, you will be able to get this make and take kit for absolutely free, all 4 of these cards. So how do you do that? All you need to do, let me find my paperwork here. All you need to do, come on now, hop on over to Stamp with me or my online store, jodybrechbill.stampinup.net. This is the host code that you will use at checkout if your order is under $150. So if your order's over, that means you are a host and you're going to take advantage of the free benefits. But if it's under, make sure you drop in that little host code right there. The other thing that I'm offering is Celebration Continues for my cheerleaders, for my people. I got your back, guys. Celebration was about a month shorter than it normally is, which means that I, from my own personal stash, with every $30 purchase in March, I'm going to give you a celebration item. Now it is from my stash, so you have to know that the choices are starting to get limited, so it is what it is. It's what I have left over. I can tell you I have almost every single item except for the Berry Blessings paper. So anyway, kids, hop on over to jodybrechbill.stampinup.net 24/7, 365. You can shop right online. If you are not an online shopper, it's cool. I get it. Message me and I will hook you up. All right, guys? So what else do I have going on? I have got my hydrangea class, which is upside down. So this class is a class to go, and I offer these every single month. So this month, we have got the Hydrangea Haven bundle, and you do not need to, if you have the bundle, you can go ahead and get the class. You can add on the bundle if you don't already have it, but you are going to get everything that you need to make these gorgeous cards. You're going to get half a pack of the paper. You're going to get the linen thread. You're going to get the purple ribbon. You're going to get the beautiful pearls and everything to make these cards 2 of every card. So 8 cards, PDF tutorial and video instruction if we need to. So here's one of the cards. We have this gorgeous one with that little acetate, that little peekaboo window in there. We have this beautiful one. And then this one as well, which you can of course change your sentiments out to work with what you need, but I needed some Mother's Day, so I thought that was going to be perfect. So anyway, you're going to get everything you need to make those 4 cards, 2 of every card. Now you want to hurry. I'm going to put the link in the comments below as well, because this offer ends March 17th. So that's Wednesday, friends. You have until Wednesday to sign up. Now what we also have offered is this gorgeous 9x9 framed art sampler. This is an add-on, so you can get this in addition to your class. So you can add on this. You can also add on multiples. So if you want to make one as a gift for a friend, you can add on more than one. So check that out. As I said, the link is going to be in the comments below this video. All right, kids. I think that's it, and I feel like I talked really, really fast, so hopefully you caught all of that. Let me get this out of the way. All right, so let's do a little stamping, shall we? I think we are going to work with some chickens. So I've got my Hey Birthday chick. I've got that out and ready to go. Now you can see I did stamp her ahead of time, so that will save us a little bit of time here. And I also have the all wired up background stamp. Works perfectly with these little chickens, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a piece of, oh no. I had everything all packed and ready and I'm missing a piece of cardstock. Oh, drat. All right, guys, be right back. There we go. So sorry about that. How embarrassing. Wonder what happened to it. Anyway, I've got a piece of Bermuda Bay here, and this is cut by 5 1/4 by 4. Of course, I have my Bermuda Bay card base, and this is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. So we're going to fold that in half. That will be our card base. And I'm pretty sure this is definitely a cased sample here. I think it might have come from Dina Reekhow at the Creativity Cave, but I saw it online and was like, oh, that's so much fun. I love the colors. So now I've got that big background stamp. So what I can do is grab this big block, but I was missing one of them and I have no idea where it is. I know I have 2 of them. So when I was doing my class, I had to improvise. So I had one butterflies on here and then I couldn't find the other block. So I threw it on one of my plates and it worked just fine. So if you don't have one of the big blocks, of course you can just lay it flat. That works as well. But there's a little trick to background stamps that I don't know if everybody knows. Oh my gosh, my ink pad's missing. I must have been in a cleanup mood yesterday and just put things away before I was doing my video. So whenever I do background stamps, I like to keep them up this way and bring my paper to my background stamp, because I find sometimes when we go this way, there's a lot of surface area, and depending on what you're stamping on, sometimes you get little ghosty images in the middle. So when we keep it up this way, that allows us to put pressure in the middle where we need it and make sure that we don't get those little ghosty images. So I'm just going to ink this up all over. I'm going to lay my cardstock right on top of my stamp, and then the trick is some scrap paper. So you're just going to lay your scrap paper over top, and then you can just rub here, and that's going to keep your hands clean. But now you can go right in the middle where you may not have had enough pressure before, and you'll get a nice crisp image. And there we go. Chicken wire. Perfect. All right, so now, of course, I've got a white piece here. That's for my inside. So let's do a little bit more stamping with our Magenta Madness. So I've got a little strip of paper here. That's probably, I don't know, it might be about a 1/2 inch maybe, I'm gonna guess. And I'm just gonna stamp my happy birthday on there. And then I have for my sentiment in the middle, let's celebrate you. Now, ahead of time, I did a circle out of our Layering Circles dies with the Happy Dancin' Chickie. And I'm just going to add a little bit of color to her with my blends. So I've got my Marvelous Magenta, and I'm going to do her little dangly bit there and her little hair, which I think is definitely not chicken speak. Then I've got Daffodil Delight Dark for her little beak. And that's it. That's all I'm going to add for the color. So we can go ahead and attach this together. It's a little bit of tone on tone here. But how cool is it that that chicken wire works perfectly with our little chickies? Put our sentiment on the inside. Now I just had a thought, wouldn't it be cute to put one of those little chickens peeping her head there in the side? Could just stamp her like hanging out right in there. That'd be cute. Now ahead of time, I did Magenta Madness, and I cut this out with the Tasteful Labels dies. And I'm going to attach, let's use lots of dimensionals. You know how much I love dimension. So we're going to add her to the top. And then I'm going to dimension that to my card base. And she's going to go right down here in the corner. And then I grabbed my punch here to make a little flag. And I think it's way longer than I need. So let's just snip a little off. Now I can slide this right in here, but I still like to turn it over and just make sure that I am in the right direction. I don't think I'll ever get over that. I just like to punch upside down. And we'll add this right up here in the corner. And then of course, everything's better with bling, right guys? Oh, that's a little crooked. So let's add some rhinestones to her. Now I've got a couple little, these are just the ends here, so I'm just gonna use them up. Now I can throw that away. There we go. And then we'll put kind of a medium one down here as well. So there we go. What a quick and cute little birthday card using our Hey Birthday Chick bundle. Well, stamp. We didn't even use the bundle. So, so cute. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week. Come on back and visit me next Monday.